It is Tuesday, August 24th, and this is the Concacaf Champions League Preview Show. I'm your host, Scott Gleba. Tomorrow, it's day 2 of round 2 in group stage play. Two-time Champions League finalist Cruz Azul hosts U.S. champion Real Salt Lake in 8 p.m. Group A action. Also at 8, in Group D, the Puerto Rico Islanders welcome visiting FAS to Bayamón. The night is capped off by a 10 p.m. Group C matchup between the Seattle Sounders and traveling Monterrey. We start with Cruz Azul and Real Salt Lake. In the rigors of Champions League play, games like the one Real played in its 2-1 win over Árabe Unido last Wednesday are not totally unexpected. The Panamanian champion went ahead early and shortly afterwards had a player sent off. Trying to protect the lead, Árabe made life difficult for the home side. Costa Rican international Álvaro Saborío, a veteran of many CONCACAF competitions, scored at the end of both the first and the second half to propel his team to victory. The goal hero, who scored 2 goals at the 2005 FIFA Club World Cup with Saprissa, spoke to Concacaf TV after the game.
The highlight was the patience shown by our team to get another goal. Fortunately, we were able to win such a difficult game as tonight's. They came out playing defensively. They closed their lines in the back at all times, but we had the patience to obtain a good result.
Midfielder Kyle Beckerman, who scored for the USA against Panama in the 2009 Gold Cup, was happy to get the 3 points.
Something we're really happy for, something we can build on and go to the next game. You know, there was quite a few guys with some experience, so I think it helped. And you saw, the guy with the most CONCACAF experience in club level was Saburo, and he scored 2 tonight. It was big.
Cruz Azul fell 2-1 at Toronto FC in its opening group game last Tuesday, conceding 2 goals in the first half. Down 2-0, Christian Jimenez cut the deficit with a late curling free kick, but it was not enough. La Máquina dropped a group opener for the second time in 3 attempts. They fell 2-0 to Marathon in 2008, but followed up that loss with a 4-0 win at home against Saprissa. At home in the CCL, Los Cementeros are unbeaten in 14 of 15 games, including 12 wins. They have scored 3 or more goals in 7 of those games. With 3 points in its pocket, Monterrey travels to Seattle to face the Sounders, a team looking for its first points of the group stage. The Rayados commenced their first Champions League campaign with a 1-0 win at home against Saprissa. Aldo de Negris scored the 25th-minute winner and sent the home crowd into ecstasy. The game may have been more difficult than Monterrey would have wanted. Monterrey goalkeeper Jonathan Orozco gave us his verdict.
I think we were not solid in the attack. We had many goal opportunities. We controlled the game. We played well, but our weak finishing skills played a role. We had to face some dangerous moments in the game, but the most important thing is that we got the 3 points. Now we have to concentrate on the next game.
The Sounders have scored 1 goal in each of their 3 games thus far and have 1 win, 1 tie, and 1 loss. On Thursday, they took a 16th-minute lead at Marathon through Roger Levesque. Before the half was over, the visitors were behind 2-1, and that's how the game would end. Quest Field will be the hot spot in Seattle when Monterrey comes to town. The Puerto Rico Islanders and FAS meet at the Juan Ramon Lubriel. Both drew in their first group games last week. However, FAS may have been the happier of the two. The Salvadorian side drew 0-0 at home against Mexican Clausura champion Toluca last week. Harsh field and weather conditions made things tricky in San Salvador. FAS was the beneficiary of 2 strokes of luck within seconds when Toluca's Manuel Perez hit the crossbar off a missed penalty kick and a subsequent rebound. The Tigers have conceded only 1 goal in 3 CCL games. Nicholas Adlery made it 3 goals in 4 games when he gave the Puerto Rico Islanders a first-half lead against Olimpia. The Hondurans leveled midway through the second half. Despite getting a point, Marco Velez was not necessarily happy with the final result.
I think we played good. We played better than them. But we couldn't get another goal, and I'm frustrated because it was a game we could have won. But we will look ahead. There's a lot of tournament left, and we know this is one of the better teams, and we dominated them. And so we are confident for the next game.
The Islanders have 3 wins, 3 ties, and 5 losses in 11 all-time Champions League away games. Well, that's all for today. Please join us again tomorrow when we take a look at Thursday's games. And remember to log on to Concacaf.com for live games, highlights, news, previews, and more. Thanks for watching Concacaf TV, your source for the Champions League.